What's up, everybody? This is Thursday, week 25's morning work. Thanks for those who are joining in on that. Hope it's helpful and fun to be doing something educational. All right, here we go. All right, number one for Thursday, week 25, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. That's an even number, so we're going to have two numbers in the middle. We're trying to find what's right between 35 and 44. So you can picture a number line from 35 to 44, what's right in the middle. To figure that out, you find the mean or the average of those two numbers. So you're going to add 35 plus 44, and you're going to get 79. And then you're going to do 79 divided by 2 because they are two numbers. And that's how you would find the average, which is going to be minus equals 19, and 2 goes into 19 9 times. So it should be 39.5 as your average, or true median. For number 2, you did not have to worry about two numbers in the middle because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. So with an odd number of data, you're always going to have one right in the middle, and it's 59. So for number 3, you're supposed to write a number sentence or an equation. An equation here is a number sentence that you would use. Since we're doing equal groups, we have 8 rows of 20 chairs each. We could say 8 times 20 or 20 times 8. It's probably be 8 times 20 what they'd expect, but this will give you the same answer as we know because of the commutative property of multiplication. And 2 times 8 is 16, plus the 0 makes it 160, so 20 times 8 would be 160, and we'd want to write a label here, total chairs. All right, number 4, we have something minus 100 equals 260. So some things to remember. There's a couple methods here. One, the balancing of equations. If this is a little balance beam, right, we could put a little lever there. They are balanced, assuming that A is the right amount. So if I were to change the left side by plus 100, which would cancel out the negative 100, the minus 100, I have to also add plus 100 over here to keep it balanced, and that would give me the answer of 360. But common sense would say that if we understand our whole and part relationships with addition and subtraction, that A has to be the whole, because in subtraction, the whole subtracts a part to find the missing part. And it would look like this in a number bond. A would be my whole, and B and C are down here. So here we could see that I would have to do B plus C to get A. And of course, this would be C and this would be B. So by adding 260 and 100, I would find A. All right, you'll probably hear my kids in the background, but that's okay. So 19.3 or 19 and 3/10 minus 4 and 66 hundredths. Remember when you set it up vertically like this to line up your place values. This is subtraction, not multiplication. So I do need everything in the correct place value. So this 9 is in the ones place. This 4 is in the ones place and must go there. My decimals are lined up. My 3 is up top, and my bigger number goes on top, right? The 6 underneath. And since I have another digit, a hundredths place here, I need to add a 0. So now I just subtract. Okay, so let's take through the subtraction. Can I do 0 minus 6? No, so I borrow from the 3. It becomes a 2. 10 minus 6 is 4. I can't do 2 minus 6, so I borrow from the 9. It becomes 8. 12 minus 6 is 6. Drop my decimal straight down, keeping everything in place value. 8 minus 4 is 4, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So 14 and 64 hundredths is our answer. And the star question, such a realistic situation. I love it. Branches, there's 2 branches, 6 flowers, 3 branches has 9. Uh-oh! Unfortunately, as he finished, he accidentally spilled some paint and covered up part of his table, because that happens a lot. Poor Dan. You hear popcorn popping in the background, no big deal. So we are looking at several patterns here. If this is a ratio table, this is the most important from left to right and from right to left. But we can also recognize that his columns are also going in order. So from down the left column is here. You can see from 2 to 3, that's plus 1. So that's what I wrote there. Down the right column from 6 to 9, that's plus 3. So when I add 1 here, I'm adding 3 here, which is a 1 to 3 or times 3 relationship. 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 6 times 3 is 18. So for going right, across from left to right, it's times 3. But going right to left, if I'm going backwards, it's divided by 3. So that's easy to find the missing values. Obviously, I can use any of those patterns, but I'm going to do 4 and 5. And then 4 times 3 is going to be 12, and 5 times 3 is going to be 15. There you have it, Thursday, week 25. Any questions, let me know. If you want to take the quiz, there is a quiz called Week 25 Mix. Feel free. Grades don't really matter right now, but do your best. And if you have any questions, it'll grade it for you and give you some feedback. Send me a message on Schoology if you need anything past that. I'd be happy to go over it as well. All right. Have a good day.